Hello friends, and now we'll see decision tables. Hello friends, textbook technique. Now we saw black box testing, definition of black box testing, why it is required, and how to define black box testing. The first thing we saw requirement based testing, then we saw boundary value analysis, and now we'll see decision tables. Now, this decision table is a list of various decision variables that is followed by a condition or a value assumed by each of the decision variables and the action to take in each combination of the conditions. Now, you might be surprised that what is this definition is all about. Well, the decision table itself makes the decision. That means if I consider one criteria about the age, so then I will put some condition to check whether that age is being satisfied with certain values, and if yes, then what is the age of that another variable, suppose, and then the another variable. That means my one value is being dependent on the number of the variables to make that decision. And with this, I'll come to know what would be the amount, or how much amount should I give, or premium, whatever that is. So mostly the decision tables are made, or it's to come up with some kind of decision base to identify the requirements that whatever the value is being defined is exactly matching, or it's mapping to the input given while coding. I mean, while when you give the regarding the input, it is being specified or it's validated during the requirements, or it is something new you are been inserting up. So you see the table, the last column of the table is the action to be taken on the combination. As I said, now for example, we have a table. Now all of you have seen this table. That is, it is a status and status of a spouse, and the age is 65 there. That is the one condition that has been put up, and age of the spouse, and what is the amount to be deducted. So according to this, the last column of the table defines that amount, how much amount should be deducted and how much amount should be paid. Suppose so my age is 50. That means that status, the person's status is married, and is the status of the spouse is clean deduction, and age is less than 65, is greater than 65. No, he's only 50 age. So standard deduction is 7,000. So this is one example of a decision table. It is sometimes very easy to configure with those requirements, but sometimes practically it is not possible because you have number of values and you have number of values to be provided with this condition. It's quite difficult. So here we complete our decision table. Next